Hey YouTubers, welcome back to Black Iron Forge. I got a new anvil here that I just purchased here about 2 weeks ago. I've been wanting to do a video of this, but I've been lazy, so sorry about that. I picked up this anvil. It's between 80 and 100 pounds. I never did weigh this thing, but it's about 100 years old. I'm actually not sure what kind of anvil it is. It's got some writing on the side here. And if we can get a close-up of that, maybe some of you guys can get back to me and give me some information about this anvil. It's got numbers stamped all over the damn thing, but I don't really know what any of that stuff means. But I picked this up here locally from a gentleman. I paid about 250 bucks for it, so shout out to old Leo. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. And so I just finished building the stand for this. And I overbuilt it in the event that later on down the road I might get a bigger anvil. I just want to leave my options open here. But this is a 1-inch plate underneath here, and then I've got 4-inch channel stanchions, 3 of them going down. And these stanchions have a 12.5-inch pitch to them. And that, from what I understand, is the optimum. They say between 10 and 15, or some of the folks that know more than me say between 10 and 15 degrees. Any less or more than that, you start getting bounce and walks around and so on. 3-inch by 5/16 gussets down here on the bottom, and I actually lifted these up about 1/4 of an inch off the floor so that it's actually setting on the stanchions and on the legs. And that way, if there's anything underneath, I can take this thing outside and set it in the rocks and the dirt and whatever if I need to. I'm gonna have to get me a helper to pack the damn thing. It's heavy as hell. But so I went down and got all my brush. I got a spot to put all my hammers and my my scale brush and so on. Got this fastened down to it. Just happen to have these pieces of bolt stock and the nuts and everything here. So I've got that thing bound down by these chains. I was going to there for a while. I was thinking I was going to wrap some chain around here and try and quiet it up, but you know what? I got earplugs and I kind of like the ring, so the thing sounds like a bell. It actually has a really good return. From what I understand, this anvil's about 100 years old, but it's got good return. I think this whole thing together, all together, probably weighs, Christ, I bet it's over 200 pounds. It's a beast. But, 100-pound anvil is actually pretty good for what I got to do. I got my power hammer, but there's just certain things you can't do on a power hammer, and I'm still in the process of making, flatters and different tools to, for special applications on that power hammer. But there's just certain things you can't do on a power hammer that you got to have an anvil for. This thing's in pretty good shape. I took it down to a buddy of mine, and we milled the bottom of this thing and made it nice and flat. So shout out to G, thank you, bro. You're the man. And because it was when you get these things, they're cast. If you're going to mount it on a tree stump or something like that, it'd be fine. But when you're putting it on flat metal, you want it to have a nice flat surface. So that helps out a lot. It actually helps support the entire weight of the anvil too, instead of it just resting on a few different points here that stick out. And I did some work on the face of it. This anvil is in really good shape. I kind of dressed up the horn a little bit, and the table here, and then the face. It's got a 3/4 Hardy hole, and I think that's a 3/8 inch Pritchard hole. So that's going to work out nice. A new addition to the shop. You guys hit that subscribe button and chime in once in a while. Love to hear from you. Just gonna shout out to my camera girl here. She's doing a pretty good job of getting the videos done and uploaded because I'm pretty dumb. Yeah. Thank you guys.